All right, so for me, this is day, I don't know what day it is, 5 at Meyers, but day 2.
2 here.
Yeah, my second day here.
Yeah.
I've learned all the hockey,
Lingo.
like someone in a meeting, they were like, we gotta, like Wayne Gretzky said, you skate to where the puck will be or something, and I was like,
right.
Okay, I don't know.
And you aim small, and you shoot small. So therefore, if you have a small target, you're going to hit the small target.
That's a hockey thing too?
That's a hockey thing.
Okay, all right. And fishing stuff, right? It's like hockey and fishing, yeah.
Fishing, ice fishing, here
all
we go, right?
All right, I'm trying. Well, anyway, I'm with Glenn. Glenn is the VP of Creative.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
So, and this press that's behind us, or I guess it's a finishing unit, is one of the most creative finishing units that I've ever seen. I've been in packaging for about 15 years, and so I asked Glenn to kind of give us a quick rundown of what exactly is happening. I'll show you some samples of it, but it's pretty cool. So behind you here, we've got, let's see, jet varnish, 3D, MGI digital technology.
Yeah, evolution.
Yeah, so what's happening right here with this?
So the first station is the press sheet will first make its way into the first cavity here, and it's laying down the jet varnish. And whether or not you have foil or not, it needs to have the jet varnish down first before the foil will transfer down on it.
Oh, okay, cool. And with the jet varnish, is this where you can build out like tactile feels and various different textures to the actual print? Exactly.
Depending on the how you manipulate the file, you can actually create a domed effect, if you will, where one half of it would be like very minute, and then it can build it all the way up to the highest point.
Yeah, that's awesome. And this can be since it's digital, it's not like traditionally where maybe you'd have to have like a plate or like a screen or something like that. You can build this out
right
in some pretty crazy ways.
And what's really cool is the sheets that you bring through it, they can also be a digitally printed sheet or a litho printed sheet as well. So it just depends on having to do an extra step for on the coating process.
Yeah.
Then you can actually bring a digital sheet through as well. So you can have short runs, or you can have longer runs too, up to thousands of pieces. So.
Got it. And so like you could have like I saw a couple of samples where it was a really like a solid color of black, but it had all these like cool embellishments with the varnishes just all the way through the black. It was really pretty awesome.
Yeah, so it's really unique in that aspect where you can create any finishing technique that you really want, depending on the file type. If it's an image, if it's a vector file that's more graphic, based, and then you can also lay down extra little blingy things on there.
That's
as well.
The official term.
That's the term that I have for it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I want to go. Let's go down and I'm going to grab some samples, but let's go check out the foil down here at the end. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. So we just saw the varnish unit here on this press that's going to lay down all sorts of different heights and variability on varnishes. We're down now here at the eye foil, which is literally what happens. This thing, if this was a person, it would say eye foil stuff. That's what I do.
Eye foil stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, there's little baby people in there that are foiling.
There are not. Let's look.
I'm kidding.
Let's look. No people. No people. No labor laws being
just
broken.
a big roll with whatever color foil that you want on the roll. So.
Awesome. And so what happens? How does the foil transfer onto the board?
Yeah, so as the sheet is running through the varnished area, it as it comes into the foiled area, it knows electronically where to lay it down, and it will only lay it down on those areas that are varnished that it's telling to, based on the file.
Yeah, and you could do I mean, so in theory, you could, I guess, run this through a couple times, right, to get like multiple different
Absolutely.
colors of foil?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can go as many, well, I guess there's probably a limitation, but I would say you can do 3 or 4 passes of different colors of foil, and it would register a different pattern on the front for the jet varnish part of it, and then it would lay the foil down in the second phase here.
And since it's a digital process, the setup time to keep doing that is minimal, right?
Absolutely, yeah. There's no plates or anything like that, and the beauty of it is we can print on paper boards and also synthetic stocks.
Okay.
And then we can mount those to thicker items, which is E flute, B flute, foam core, whatever it is that you're looking to have, for your package or your signage piece.
Yeah.
In the end.
Let's look at some samples.
Sure.
These are so cool. So these were made, all printed here in-house, right?
Yep.
And you can't really tell. I don't know. I'm trying to see. Oh, maybe there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
So there's a little bit of the light. You can kind of see how it's.
Yep.
Oh, look at that one.
Yeah.
How sweet is that with the girl's
with
lips?
the yeah.
Yeah.
And we did all the file manipulation here as well, where you can basically tell on the file how thick a varnish you want, which areas are going to be foil, so you can really build the images up and have a true 3D effect.
And the feel is different too. So like, on this guy right here, on this golf ball, this actually feels like the texture of a golf ball. This feels like the texture of a basketball. So really, really good. And your team created these, right?
Exactly.
Awesome.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, it's an incredible way for your brand to stand out on shelf, to grab attention. You have such a short period of time. I think it's like 3 seconds now or something like that, to grab someone's attention on shelf. Obviously, spot varnishes and foils have been around for a while. This is just a different way to do it, with lower costs on lower runs oftentimes, because lower runs you haven't been able to get the plates or the screens or the foil or whatever it was. This has been I think it's a great way for brands to stand out.
And I think also what it can do for a brand too is if you have a specific promotion that's limited to a certain region of the United States or the world, or wherever you're going, and you don't have to run 10,000, 25,000 sheets. You can literally we can send through 1 sheet, 5 sheets, 18 sheets.
Yeah.
21 sheets, whatever you want.
Any number.
Any number.
Anything you want to keep cold, Tommy.
Right. Yeah, there you go.
No, it's really cool, and it's the digital component to me that was like, yeah, that's super awesome and super unique. So it's a new press here to Meyers. I wanted to talk about it because I love new things. I love new innovations, and Glenn and his team are doing some incredible stuff. There's a whole creative floor here, and so would love to have some people come out to Minneapolis and check out what we got going on here. Also, if you got questions on this varnish, what's it called again? The jet varnish?
Yes, the MGI Jet Varnish Evo.
That thing. If you got questions on that thing, you can talk to me and I'll talk to Glenn, or I'll just put you in touch with Glenn.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, sweet.
I look forward to it.
Thanks, appreciate it.